What the hell? Why does this look well maintained? What the frick? Oh. Space madness! Space madness! Yo, 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 what is up, everyone? I'm Solar Wolf. This is Solar Wolf Plays, and today we are on Lifeless Planet. Now, this is the premiere edition. I kind of went out of my way to get the premiere edition, which has some minor things going for it, stuff like that. The way she used to smile. Alright, so here's the intro sequence, guys. Let's enjoy it. Now, I actually really like the styling. Are you done now? Okay, then. Just kidding. Alright, so I really like the way this game plays out. It's narrative driven.
Oh, my head is killing me. It feels like I have a concussion. And where's my crew?
Okay, so it says hard landing. My head is foggy, the sound of my breath puffing in my helmet is hollow and distant. It's hard to tell how long I've been unconscious, and I'm worried that I might have a concussion. I wish I could lay back down and rest, see if the pain passes, but the situation is far too critical. To call that a hard landing would be kind. We crashed. Maybe the eggheads miscalculated the trajectory, or maybe we just hit a spell of bad luck. Whatever the case may be, this is not the paradise they described to us back home. There's no lush greenery, there's no sign of life at all. And where's my crew? I hope they're just securing a perimeter and that I was only out for a few minutes. I need to find them, get their status, and figure out just what in the heck happened. Crap, and I need to do it before I run out of air. Okay, so. Anyhow, guys, the basic pretenses of this game is you're playing as a U.S. astronaut who went on a deep space kind of travel. Okay, I am low on oxygen. So we're going to want to get to that as fast as possible. We have an oxygen station just right over here. And we definitely need to get to it, so... hard fall. Alright. We're almost not going to make it. Alright, so now we have 8 hours. Basically, we have until the next oxygen canister needed. Okay, so we're following the footprints of our crew here. You can kind of see them here. Don't mind the music. The music just sounds that way to kind of bring a sense of dread.
I understand that even at twice the speed of light, your journey will take 15 years.
Look how beautiful that looks, you guys.
Traveling so fast,
it looks so good.
Arrive at the planet before the transmission of this interview does. But it's still such a long
Go ahead and zoom it out a little bit.
Sort of coma. Our heart rate will be slowed dramatically to minimize aging during the flight.
How do you prepare for this one-way mission, knowing you will never return to Earth?
Well, I have a volunteer crew of very skilled and focused individuals. We all have a deep desire to explore, to go somewhere new. And frankly, we also have few attachments here on Earth.
Alright, so we're going into our first parkour style event. We have to make this jump to get over to here. That's the first basic parkour in the game. There is a lot of harder style parkour, guys. Like, it's a really good game. It is a bit older. It's 3-4 years, I think, now old. I will leave a description in the... or I will leave a link in the description below. I will leave a description in the link below, because I'm a moron and can't actually talk. Alright. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. We all knew that was going to be a thing. Okay, so now we got to go through here. So there's some life for you. Not even sure why it's wiggling that way, but okay. Water. Sploosh, 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 sploosh. Alright.
At least my jetpack works. Well, mostly.
Everything about this mission is a disaster so far. The lander took a beating, and with it most of the equipment. My suit is functional, but barely. The jetpack can still put out a single burst, which is useful for short jumps. And I find I get the most distance when I trigger the burst at the top of my jumps. My head is foggy. The sound of my breath puffing in my helmet is hollow and distant. Oh, okay, that was the one we just read. I'm stupid. Yeah. There we go. Excellent.
Why are there no signs of life on this planet?
I was following the trackway left behind by my crew, but I got separated from the trail. Hopefully I can make my way around. In the meantime, I still can't understand why this planet is barren and lifeless. Our remote observations were conclusive. This planet was rich with life, so where did it go? Maybe we just dropped in the wrong spot, but initial readings aren't coming up with any trace of biological activity. Interesting. We just came from over there, huh? So now we gotta go over here. Alright, so we've got more of these rock structures. And these are just rocks, guys. They're not anything else. We gotta get kind of around this way. I kind of showed a little bit of this on the music video that I made for the game. That was yesterday's post. Anyhow, guys, we're gonna go ahead and make this jump. Push, push. Ow. Like I said, guys, I've played this game a lot. I really like this game, so for me, this is more showing you guys what you need to do. So yeah, you just push that rock off of the one rock and then push it over to the hill so you can climb. We're hitting a save point. That's great. And as you can see here, guys, like kind of a hard fall there. And you can't go that way. So, like, you can't go back through here. Like that other waterfall. This is you gotta go around this way. Looks like a crystal formation up there. I wonder, can I get up there? I wonder if I can get up there. No? Maybe. Hey! Oh, look at this. Sulfur, a nice specimen of the ninth most common element in the universe. This particular mineral is quite large and suggests a sedimentary origin associated with ancient marine deposits. I can only imagine the vast oceans that might once have covered this planet. Sweet! Last time I played this, guys, I couldn't actually get that route. So that's nice. Oh, okay, I see. They added a couple of different avenues to travel. Like, you can come up this way to get over to there. Or you can go down there where the frogs are, like I showed you guys in the music video, and go up that way. So basically, it just gives you a secondary route to get up, and you can find a nice item there. And then the frogs are down there. And they don't give you any kind of science or anything explanatory, none of that. Okay, so this next spot's going to suck just a little bit. For those of you with tinnitus, I apologize. Okay, so we're going into a cinematic. Alright. We're doing great, you guys. Alright, so next into the cinematic. Alright. So, before I go too much further, guys, also, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach got a huge update recently. So we're going to go ahead and restart that series. Probably tomorrow's episode will be the restart of Five Nights at Freddy's for you guys. So that we can take a look at the new updated signs, things like that. They now have ray tracing options to set your ray tracing to make recording smoother for us YouTubers, things like that. So expect that. With it having had a massive update, I want to really get back into it for you guys. Welcome to the town. This is like a ghost town of a place. And I already know what I need to do. There's some things you'll need to grab while you're here. I usually do them in a pretty simplified order, because you get the light up stuff here you got to take care of.
What is the point of all this? Okay. I need to stay calm.
Okay, it says, for 15 years I hung in cryo like a bag of forgotten frozen vegetables. That's what they said anyway. They played us real good with that story. They spun another planet suitable for housing human life. Can't believe I fell for it. I actually have to compliment them on the lack of oxygen. That's a real nice touch. Of course, they probably just tampered with the meters. I bet I could take off my helmet right now. Is that what this is? A test to see how long it takes us to break protocol? I'm not some rocket jockey kid playing at being an astronaut. What in the world is the point of all this, and where did they take my crew? Need to stay calm. My head is still spinning from the crash. Probably need a doctor. I bet they think that's funny too. He's talking about NASA pretty much. And you can actually get up onto some of these buildings. Like, you'll notice that there's barrels here. Like this barrel right here. You can actually get on these in most cases. And then get up onto the house like this. So you can just kind of hang out on a house. Okay, so, first things first. The oxygen in town is this thing. We don't need it currently. We'll want this. Okay, so it says, there are no words to emphasize my pride as I begin our experiments here on this new world. When they described the green fire to me, it sounded artificial, like something drawn in an animation. To imagine, I would lay my eyes on a world so colorful. I am overwhelmed by its beauty, and now we begin a difficult journey to cultivate this place in the name of the motherland. The governments of the West call our intentions aggressive. They do not believe in the sovereignty that is our Soviet Union. But we have seen so many victories. We repelled Germany's aggression in our glorious rise to power and fought with valor to spread the communist ideal to other broken nations. But what we accomplish here will drive the Soviet Union ahead of the entire world without ever firing a shot. We will power the entire Soviet Union with what we learn here, and I am the one who will lead us to victory. Auto-translated from Russian. Okay, so when you check this when you're in the tower, it will tell you your oxygen levels are nominal, which means that you're fine. The trick to getting here, to get lab code B or facility code B, you need to do this. To get up onto this house. Like this. Yeah, take that. I missed. I missed. And I overshot it and it was just fine. The second half of code for access to Southern Laboratory. 549. In keeping with security protocol, this portion of the security code must be kept separate from the other half of the code. Okay. Now, back on to what we were doing.
How is this possible?
There is an awful lot going on in this town, by the way. Okay, so let's follow the footprints here, and you'll start noticing
Lead me to my crew.
trails of blood. We'll want to run over to here first before going out there, because there's a couple of things to check out in the town before we run over that way. One of them is the cemetery, which you see to my left. The other one is this. Things I miss. Life has gotten very hard here. I want to go home so much. My brother said I should make a list of things I miss about home. I smile when I think about these things. Hopefully we'll be able to go back very soon. Things I miss from home. Chabarashka, laughter, music, babushka's samovar, medicine, fresh bread, milk, mommy. Oh, that's kind of sad. So let's go over here to this real quick. And then we'll run over to where we're actually supposed to go from here.
These graves seem pretty makeshift. Like they were in a hurry to bury the bodies.
Discovered a collection of makeshift graves outside the town. Whatever and wherever this place is, it seems things didn't end well for the inhabitants. Okay, so now we need to go over this way, and there is actually a creature here. So there's something here, other than this one random astronaut and his crew. And other than humans. Just pointing that out, since obviously we've seen structures. Here we go. Hi! Did you know you think you're my friend, but you're not? Nope. Nope.
There you are.
Haha.
You okay?
It almost got me.
Oh man, this is messed up. Listen, you're almost out of oxygen. I'm pretty low myself, but I'm gonna give you everything I can. I think there may be some air canisters in that town.
Sorry guys, I had to check what time it was real quick.
You're gonna be all right now. Just hang in there, buddy.
He's not gonna be alright.
Together, all right. Whoa!
Like I said, he's not gonna be okay. Alright. Lab security code part 8. First half of the code for access to Southern Laboratory in keeping with Southern Protocol, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we know that that's another security code. And then we got to get back to the town real fast, because we can't get anywhere further than that without going back to town and getting air. Luckily, I actually know where the air tank is. And we don't even get the alert until we get closer to town, so... Here we go. Alright. So we've got our oxygen refilled. So now we need to go out this way. We already hit the graveyard, which is easy pickings. And then there was that structure with the red door we saw off this way, which is where we're supposed to go. I think we will get inside of the facility itself. And I think that will be a great place to stop and save the game and to go ahead and end the video. Because it'll auto-save for me, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright. Open wide. Alright, so we're inside the research complex. Excellent. Alright, so we turn on F. Let's go ahead and... It just auto-saved. I just kind of want to get us a little further in. There's that weird bed again. We'll go through this real quick. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and get inside of here. And then I will go ahead and end the video. Although this is actually a pretty fast section, so I think I'll just go ahead and cut through to where we have our first realistic strange encounter. Also, guys, right here, if you notice some disclaimer items pop up into the top right hand corner of the screen. It's because what's about to play is the Russian national anthem, and to show respect to them and to avoid any realistic copywriting issues, That will be in the upper right-hand corner of the screen to tell you what it is. Like I said, the Russian national anthem. Alright. So it says 3 nights ago I managed to barricade myself in the room. With any luck, they won't be able to get in here. Of course, all I've done is lock myself into my own tomb. I realize I'm near the end. The calls from the other posts have dwindled over the last 2 days. It's been hours since anyone has responded. I've made peace with the idea of my death, but I wish I didn't have to face it alone. Alright, look how great they did. Okay, so again, I already know what I'm doing, so we need to go over here. Because there are some explosives here that we need to grab.
I bet I can make use of this.
So we've now got this. We're going to go ahead and get through here. Dang, buddy. I feel bad for you, man. God rest your soul, brother. Okay. Do 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 do. Hello. I should probably get away from that. It's an explosive. All right.
So the Russians found some kind of portal that transported them to this planet. And then things went terribly wrong.
Then all things went to hell. Oh. I found my way into some sort of research facility. Came across the skeletal remains of one former lab worker. Documents nearby indicate the Russians built some sort of portal system that led here, though I'm still not certain where here is. This place appears to be a colony, like they weren't fully established before something went wrong. Interesting. Oh. The virus is spreading faster now. All our efforts to contain it have so far been futile. We haven't given up hope, however, and my colleagues are working tirelessly. We are not dealing with terrestrial species, and thus there is so much we don't know. The challenge is so great, and yet we will prevail. We must prevail. Okay, and then we go like this. What the hell? Why does this look well maintained? What the frick? Oh. Space madness! Space madness! Hey. Don't be making all kind of weird sex noises. There will be none of that in this household.
Great. I think my mind is playing tricks on me.
My mind is playing tricks on me. I thought for a moment I was back on Earth. After the hallucination passed, I found a human trackway leading out of the underground facility. The footprints glow green for reasons I can't explain. I took some samples, but haven't had time to analyze. The footprints seem to lead out of the facility, so for now, I'm going to follow them, but with caution. Yeah, that sounds like a smart decision there, buddy. Alright, so we gotta cut through here. Sorry if this is a kind of a loud section, guys. I do my best to get the audio adjusted so you can hear me over it, even if it's really loud. Alright, so, like I said, I do my best, guys, to make certain that if it is a very loud section of the story or whatever, that you can still hear me, hence the gain increase and all of that. Alright, here we go. So normally if you walk up to here without activating the tramway, the button being down there, normally if you activate this without activating the tramway, you come up here, he'll tell you that he needs to find the power. Just a little bit of, you know, context there. They did so well with this game. I really love it. It's very narrative driven, which is wonderful. I really like a good narrative driven storyline for horror types, like especially like an extraplanetary horror like this one, where there's really, you know, nothing. So that was a thing. Okay, so I gotcha. That's what happens. Is that's a cave-in that happens around that way. That you have to find a way around, but it's not that hard. You just go this way. Like, it's literally right up and through this giant pipe. Now, what's really funny is these look like giant PVC pipes. Like, if you look at them, they look like giant PVC pipes. They don't look concrete. Music is intensifying, but it means nothing in this game, so... Like, that's one of the few things that I find really, really amusing. Okay, so we're going to go down this way first, because this is where the footprints lead. We'll go back around, circle around to do the rest of it here in a moment. Because these lead all the way over to here, where you see this broken walk path. And there's no realistic way otherwise around. Like, this literally goes up to there. And the only way up to there is down along the wallway. So, let's go ahead and get along the wallway here. Because if you look, there's no other footprints here. But there was as we came in off of this. Over here. So we want to go over here. More clues and such. Alright.
Looks like they were trying to mine this stuff. I hope it isn't radioactive.
I've located an abandoned mining operation. The rocks here appear to share the same phosphorescent properties of the human footprints I'm following. I suspect there's some radiation involved here. Not sure if this area is safe, so I'm moving on, following the green footprints as best as I can. Okay, and then we need to actually go this way. Because we've actually got to get up into that. Alright, so. Alright, so we're going to head towards the next save point, and that is, I think, guys, where we'll go ahead and save it. And end the video. Alright, so we're now back outside, guys. So this is where we'll pick up on the next video. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I absolutely love this game. I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough. Always remember to stay amazing and that I love your faces. We'll see you in the next amazing streamer video. I love you guys. Bye.